Microsoft has spent a long time trying to force everybody in every corner of Windows to use Copilot, which apparently is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not entertained. Thanks for checking out this video by Switch to Linux. If you like this type of content, subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. Leave us a like and a comment down below. And yes, it did actually break. I don't know why people didn't notice it before. I mean, I never read the terms of service because I don't use Copilot. Of course, it is inclined to be something that I'm doing, but a couple people started looking at it, and it started trending this week that indeed, since October 2025, the terms of using Copilot says in bold letters, for entertainment purposes only. This is interesting because Microsoft has spent so much time completely frustrating and irritating everybody. Let's put Copilot here. Let's put it there. Let's put it this way. Let's have Copilot read your email. Let's have Copilot draft your responses. Let's have Copilot look at this image. Let's have Copilot look at the internet for you. Let's have Copilot write that article for you. Let's have Copilot. And people are like, would you just get out of here? Can I just uninstall Copilot? Go away. Copilot, how do I uninstall you? Sorry, you can't. I'm built into the system. I cannot do that for you, Dave. All right. So, of course, Tom's Hardware, among many other places. I like Tom's Hardware write-up better. I think I had the TechCrunch, I think was the one sent to me. But Microsoft says Copilot is for entertainment purposes, not for serious use. Says the firm pushing AI hard to consumers and businesses, and then telling users not to use it for really important things. Oh dear. So it says here they say Microsoft used to push its AI services towards its user base. I think they still do. Of course, they have been doing a backup. You know, they recognize right now people are frustrated with this, and so they are starting to back away from that a little bit now. It's getting to the point where they're sitting back and going, yeah, maybe we should not force every single person, every single where, every single place to have AI. And they're talking about removing the Copilot buttons from some places. It doesn't make sense, like Notepad or Paint. But of course, this doesn't mean they're doing away with it entirely. They're just responding to a little bit of backlash. Don't worry, they'll be quiet for a couple months, and then they'll start slowly cramming it back into everything again. Because, you know, that's what they do. Look at that CSAM scanning app was doing. We're not going to do that after all. That was a major invasion. And they're doing it. No big press releases this time. They did the press release, see how people liked it. No, they didn't like it. Okay, let's pull it back and then slowly roll it out quietly. And that's kind of what Microsoft is probably going to do here. Future will let to see. But according to Microsoft Copilot Terms of Use, which was updated October last year, the language model is for entertainment purposes only. So I went ahead and pulled up the Terms of Use here. So, of course, they're clarifying what's going on. And if you scroll on down here, you know, the things you should do, you know, don't use Copilot to harm yourself or others. Don't damage our ability to provide Copilot to you or others. Like, don't damage our ability to provide Copilot to you. Like, uninstalling it from my system, Microsoft? Yes, you are violating the terms by removing Copilot from your own system so that it doesn't annoy you. That is in the terms. Damage our ability to provide Copilot to you. What? Microsoft, please damage Copilot's ability to interact with me. I want it. All right. Don't violate the privacy of others. Don't use Copilot to trick, lie, or cheat others. Don't infringe on the rights of others. Was Microsoft caught up in all these copyright claims? Don't create or share inappropriate content or materials. Don't do anything illegal. All right. There we go. Here's, of course, some basic things. Here's some shopping experiences. And then under the general important disclosures, hey, look at this. Copilot may include advertising. Wonderful. I'm going to come here and tell you about things. Great products. I don't want Copilot. I don't care. Let me tell you about this great product. Okay. May include both automated and manual human reviewing and processing data. So anything you say to Copilot is potentially sent to, you know, third world guys over in Kenya. Like, I'm forgetting now. I think that one was Meta. Was it Meta that was? Yeah, it was Meta was sending all of the videos that you took with your smart glasses, and people in Kenya were watching all your videos. You know, if you had your glasses on while you were doing your banking and typing in passwords and usernames, yeah, guys in Kenya got the chance to see those. Yeah. Sometimes we may offer certain features or services as part of Copilot Labs. Extremely experimental and may not always work as intended. We may add, modify, or remove features for any reason. Okay, that's fine. We may limit the speed or performance as we think necessary. When you request that Copilot take actions on your behalf, you are solely responsible for those actions. So when somebody goes in and, puts in some suggestion that the Copilot AI should just send every dollar you have in your bank account to some scammer, it's not on them. Not on them. That's all on you, because you are solely responsible for Copilot's actions on your behalf. And over here in bold letters, Copilot is for entertainment purposes only. It can make mistakes and may not work as intended. Don't rely on Copilot for important advice or use Copilot at your own risk. Isn't it wonderful that this has been in their terms of service since October, yet they have been trying to force this on us for everything? Like, people have ran to get away from Copilot. No, use Copilot, Copilot. But it's for entertainment purposes only. I am not amused. It may not work as intended. Don't rely on it for important advice. Use Copilot at your own risk. I choose not to have risk of AI data collection tools. Can I just completely uninstall it? No, you can't do that anyway, either. You have to have this constantly annoying, in-your-way thing trying to automate your task for you that may make mistakes, is for entertainment purposes, and is used at your own risk. Sounds to me like you're using Windows at your own risk. I'll be staying on Linux for a while, thank you. And then, of course, this one's bold and capitalized. I didn't even read this one. Let's see. Without limiting Section 12 of the Microsoft Services Agreement in any way, but for the sake of clarity, we do not make any warranty or representation of any kind about Copilot. That's a wonderful way for them to say anything that happens to go wrong is not our problem. All right. You agree us to indemnify us and hold us harmless. You, your employees, any other agents from any losses, claims, or expenses, including attorney's fees, arising from or relating to your use of Copilot, including without the limitation. Like, these things keep on getting in your face, yet they don't want any responsibility for anything that goes wrong. Okay. You may stop using Copilot at any time. If you want to close your Microsoft account, please see the Microsoft Services Agreement. Close the thing that I have to create my computer? I'd love to. Can you just give me the option to set my computer up without one? That'd be awesome. You may stop using Copilot at any time, but we're still going to annoy you with Copilot buttons all over the operating system. Oh, look at this. We don't own your content, but we may use your content. All right, there you go. Other terms. There's a bunch of other things, but that's an intriguing thing that they say there. It is quite funny that they are forcing this thing upon people while sitting there saying, yep, we are not responsible for any of it. It is for entertainment purposes only, folks. All right. So the whole article kind of goes into this, but they actually do mention that this is common. OpenAI's terms, if I can find it. I didn't actually come down here and grab it. I should be able to find it pretty quickly, though. Disclaimer, identity, dispute resolutions. That's above dispute resolution. It's above that part there. Oh, there you go. Here it is. When you use our services, you agree. Output may not always be accurate. You should not rely on output from our services as a sole source of truth or factual information, or as a substitute for professional advice. Very interesting for all of those people gaining AI-induced psychosis for using it as their professional advice and services. Wonderful. You must evaluate output for accuracy and appropriateness for your use case, including using human review as appropriate before using or sharing output from the services. You must not use any output related to a person for any purpose that could have legal material impact. Okay, making credit, educational, employment, housing, insurance, legal, medical, or other important decisions about them. If only we could actually enforce that. Or, hey, maybe abolish this altogether. Who knows? Our services may provide incomplete, incorrect, or offensive output. That does not represent OpenAI's views. Yeah, that's what happens when you train your model on the sin of mankind. All right. X also has similar statements in there as well. So let's see if I can remember that spot down there. Prohibited, third party, user content. Here we go. Accuracy. Artificial intelligence is rapidly evolving and probabilistic in nature. That might be a word that you may not have heard before. Basically, AI is all based on statistical probabilities of the next word in the string of words. So that's actually probably the first time I've seen a terms of service that has the word probabilistic in it. That's in fact a fun word to say, probabilistic. Probabilistically, we should probably not be using AI. Anyway, therefore, it may sometimes A, result in output that contains hallucinations. B, be offensive. That's really good coming from Grok, you know. Hey, at least it wasn't Microsoft's Tay. That's the one that turned into the full-fledged neo-Nazi. C, not accurately reflect real people, places, facts, or D, be objectionable, inappropriate, or otherwise not suitable for your intended purposes. All right, so there you go. This is a common thing among all of the different AI companies. Because they can't come down and say everything we say in this is truthful, because any bit of falsehood, which happens all the time, is now a legal conundrum and opens them up to litigation. So it is very funny, though, that Microsoft has been forcing this thing on people while declaring it's for entertainment purposes, and they're not liable for anything that goes wrong, yet they want to throw it in every single corner of the operating system and make it very difficult to remove. So there is what we want to talk about today. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments down below. And don't forget, this video is for informational purposes only.